What is social entrepreneurship? Pinning down a definition has actually proved quite hard for a lot of people, though a lot still try. The trouble is that there's so many different working definitions and so many organizations and so many actors in this space all doing their own thing that it's hard to find one string that ties them all together neatly. So why do people keep trying to define social entrepreneurship when it's really hard to define, when it's really hard to say who is and who is not a social entrepreneur? I suppose we could take both of the words, social and entrepreneurship, and come up with a definition from them. But isn't there more to a phrase than the sum of its parts? So let me synthesize a little and then ask for your opinion. First, let's talk about some ideas from PBS Idea Channel's Are Mashups the End of Music Genres as We Know Them? That video is a pretty great starting point. Link in the doobly-doo. In the video, Mike talks about how genres have lost a lot of their meaning in the music world. He says, "We're at this point of such extreme cross-cultural pollination that we're essentially permuting combinations of every genre in each art form, which makes the act of pigeonholing these works of art into genres increasingly difficult and increasingly unhelpful." One of his conclusions is that genres have never been for the artist, but for the people that listen to the genre. This makes it easier for publishers to sell music because instead of selling a spectrum of music, they slice up the spectrum and can sell it to groups of like-minded people. For example, punk rock sells to punk rockers. Let me suggest that having a clear-cut definition for social entrepreneurship is impossible, and it probably always will be. But even various and rough definitions like the ones we have are useful. They're useful because they allow people to gather that are like-minded and want to support these kind of businesses along this sort of spectrum that is social entrepreneurship, which I guess is just a grouping and part of a larger spectrum of entrepreneurship in general. So tell me what you think in the comments. Is social entrepreneurship just one of the many genres that's hard to clearly define in business, or should we keep trying and get something that's clear-cut? Also in the comments, what's your definition of social entrepreneurship or a social entrepreneur? Thanks for watching. I hope you found this interesting, and I hope you'll subscribe and wait for more videos. Have a good one.